time where you've had an angelic encounter and how you knew that it was an angel that you just, came
Okay.
in contact with.
Um, Back in 1983, I was 20 years old. And by the way, the devil said I'd never make it to 20 because he wanted to kill me before I got to that age. Uh, I was working as a security guard, and I was called to the office nurses station at a hospital, and I was called to the nurses station, and they said there was a man out there walking amongst the cars, and so as security, I had to go out there. They were watching me on the camera, and as they were watching me on the camera, I went out and I was talking to the man. It was a Hispanic man, had long hair. It was a young man. He had long hair that covered his face. He had on a Def Leppard T-shirt. I thought that was funny. Pyromania, and it was an album that I really liked. I was listening to rock and metal at that time, and he was out there, and I said, "Well, can I help you? Are you here to see someone?" And he turned to me and just said, "I'm here to see you." And I was like, "Okay." That thought that was funny. I said, "Maybe he's a mental patient or something," and I said, "Well, why are you here to see me?" He said, "I have to tell you something." And I said, "What is it?" He says, um, "The Antichrist was born the year before you." I said, "What?" And I said, "Nah, I know you crazy." And I said, "Okay, so that he was born the year before me. When was that?" And he turned and told me the year that I was born. He said, 1962. I was born in 1963. And then that kind of shook me a little bit. So I said, "Okay, so why are you here to tell me this?" He says, "Well, um, he has been seen by a reporter, a minister, and a cameraman. They went in to see this child, and the presence was so palpable in the room that the cameraman ran. The reporter fell to his knees, and the minister was overwhelmed because of the spiritual nature of what he was witnessing. And so I was like, okay. And then I said, so why would you be sent to tell me anything? And I say this in all sincerity. He turned to me and he said, at the fall of the Greenback, the Antichrist will start his rise to power. And I was like, what? And he said, at the fall of the Greenback, the Antichrist will start his rise to power. And so I said, well, we need to talk a little more. And he went on to start to talk to me about things that he could not have known about my life. And I said, well, let's walk back to the building. And as we were walking back to the building, I heard a noise to my left, and I turned to look, and when I turned back, he was gone. But I heard the doors open to the emergency room. So I ran to the doors to the emergency room. They only open when someone comes in. So I asked the nurses, where did he go? The guy that I was talking to, they say, what are you talking about? I said, I was out there talking to the guy, and they said, no. When you went out there, he disappeared. He wasn't there. You were standing out there by the car talking by yourself. And I said, no, I just got through talking to this guy. So I called all the security. We searched the whole hospital and we couldn't find him. And when we looked back at the video, he was there. And when I walked out there to him, he disappeared. I was standing on the video by myself. And I wondered for years why he would give me that warning. And the strange thing about it now is we see the greenback is the dollar bill, and it's on the verge of collapsing. So it makes me wonder, has he started his rise to power? All right. Hi, I'm Minister Roderick Thornton, creator of the Christian Paranormal Channel, a safe haven where you can come and share your supernatural encounters with a like minded community of believers seeking biblical solutions for paranormal problems. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you can get more videos just like this.